So Jeffrey, you agree with that? Is this a good way to go? Because obviously the prosecution is say, so what about pressure? You're a doctor and you keep your patient healthy.
I mean, is it a good way to go? It may be the only way that they have to go. I mean, it's certainly not, it's not addressing the principal issue, and I would argue if I were, again, prosecuting this case, the pressure that he might have been under does not change the standard of care. So that doesn't change what a doctor should do. It may affect the contract, the money here, but it certainly doesn't affect the standard of care for a doctor.
Gotcha. Okay, again, so both Ann and Jeffrey saying this could be the only way to go, because we especially when you listen to what happened early today with the nurse practitioner, Sherilyn Lee, she's supposed to be a defense witness. I believe both Jeffrey and Ann would say, and myself included watching this, she was better for the prosecution. But it began, and let's show you the drama that ensued early on in the day as this witness, who clearly cares for Michael Jackson, this whole thing upsets her. She became faint and needed a break. Let's watch how that unfolded.
I'm feeling really dizzy.
And we'll give you a little place where you can relax for a bit, and then we'll get an update, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I see counsel, please?
Okay, there you go. Drama early on, and Jeffrey Shapiro, you picked up on it. She was clearly sensitive about this. She seemed troubled, and I think she was unsteady the rest of the way for the defense here.
Yeah, she was not strong. I mean, of course, none of these witnesses are strong, but she was very vulnerable, understandably, because it seems like she had a... Look, this is a woman whose practice is holistic medicine, so she'd be the last person who would, you know, prescribe or want to be involved in something about anesthesia to sleep. But I will tell you one thing that's happening here, which is sort of subtle. It's this, as bad as this testimony is, it's not as bad as the medical testimony that was going on last week. So at least it's getting us away from that, you know, from a defense standpoint, and maybe it's sort of setting the table for a dramatic finish with, you know, a great doctor who's going to say, wait a minute, they've all missed the point, all these studies were wrong, and that it's sort of like, you know, we're cleansing our palate here of all that strong medicine against Murray that, to set the table for something positive for him.
Wow, there's silver lining. And Fitz, that is the only hope, right? You've got to have some kind of game change, because these witnesses, Sherilyn Lee, I would still say, and we'll listen to her a little bit here in just a minute, but she was much better for the prosecution.